As the world prepares to welcome and celebrate the birth of baby Jesus, the Hindu communities in the South Indian state of Kerala observe an important festival of Lord Ayyappa, which mostly lasts from the 24th of December to the 26th of December. This is the time when Lord Ayyappa comes out of his temple and visits his subjects on decorated elephants. This is the most important festival at Sabarimala, the annual Mandala Makaravilakku festival. The Elephant Parade, or Makaravilakku, is a highlight of the Mandala Makaravilakku festival. During the parade, a procession of elephants carrying decorated palanquins carrying the idols of Lord Ayyappa and other deities winds its way through the forest to the Sabarimala temple. Let's dive into the fascinating story of Lord Ayyappa, one of the most revered deities in Hinduism. Known for his power, compassion, and the unique rituals that accompany his worship, Lord Ayyappa's story is rich in mythological significance and cultural heritage. Ayyappa is a celibate god, and devotees who visit Sabarimala must observe strict celibacy for 41 days before and after their pilgrimage. The Sabarimala temple is open only to men and boys above the age of 12. The birth of Lord Ayyappa. Lord Ayyappa is a unique deity in Hinduism, believed to be the son of Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu in his Mohini avatar. The story of his birth begins in the ancient land of Kerala, where it is said that Lord Vishnu, in the form of Mohini, met Lord Shiva. Their union resulted in the birth of Ayyappa, often referred to as Manikandan, because of the bell, Mani, that he wore around his neck. His divine birth has deep symbolic meanings and signifies the union of male and female energies. Ayyappa was born to rid the world of evil, especially to defeat the demoness Mahishi, who had been terrorizing the heavens to avenge the death of his brother Mahisasura, who was killed by goddess Durga. Mahishi observed penance and got the boon that she can be killed only by someone who is born out of two males, which was seemingly impossible. So, a divine plan was chalked out, where Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu came together to create a child. In a unique twist of fate, Ayyappa was left in the forest as an infant, where he was found by King Rajashekhara of Pandalam, a kingdom in Kerala, the childhood and upbringing of Lord Ayyappa. King Rajashekhara, upon finding the infant, took him in as his own child. The king's queen had no children, so they raised the child as their own. The child exhibited extraordinary divine qualities from an early age. He was not only highly intelligent and strong, but his presence seemed to bring peace and prosperity to the kingdom. Ayyappa grew up with immense wisdom, showing the qualities of both Shiva and Vishnu. His fame spread across the land, and soon, his divine nature became apparent to everyone. He was known for his bravery, compassion, and commitment to righteousness. Lord Ayyappa's quest. As Ayyappa matured, he set out on a quest to defeat the demoness Mahishi, who had been wreaking havoc across the heavens. With divine strength and guidance, Lord Ayyappa conquered Mahishi in a fierce battle. After his victory, Ayyappa, in his wisdom, decided to retire to the hills of Sabarimala in Kerala to live a life of penance and meditation. Battle with Mahishi, the place where Lord Ayyappa meditated, the sacred hill of Sabarimala, became one of the most important pilgrimage sites in India. Devotees from all corners of the country travel to this sacred site to offer their prayers and seek his blessings. The worship of Lord Ayyappa. The worship of Lord Ayyappa is unique and involves strict rituals and austerities. Before visiting the Sabarimala temple, devotees, called Ayyappa devotees, or Swamis, are required to follow a 41-day period of celibacy and self-discipline, known as the Vratam. During this time, they refrain from eating meat, consuming alcohol, and engaging in any impure activities. On the 41st day, the devotees embark on a pilgrimage to Sabarimala, wearing a black or blue dress, with a sacred amudi, a cloth bundle containing offerings. The temple, perched high in the mountains, is a challenging trek to reach, symbolizing the arduous journey of devotion. The pilgrims endure hardships, fasting, and chanting Ayyappa's name, all in devotion and gratitude for the blessings bestowed upon them. The Grand Elephant Parade. One of the most spectacular and grand aspects of Ayyappa worship is the Elephant Parade, which takes place during festivals, especially the famous Makaravilakku festival in Sabarimala. Elephants play an important role in Ayyappa's rituals, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and purity. The highlight of the celebrations is the grand procession, where elephants are decorated with gold ornaments and carry the image of Lord Ayyappa on their backs. The procession is accompanied by thousands of devotees singing hymns and chanting prayers, creating a mesmerizing atmosphere of devotion and celebration. The elephants are not just a symbol of strength, but also a mark of the deity's divine presence. Their majestic procession is a way for devotees to show respect and seek blessings from Lord Ayyappa as they march towards the temple. Lord Ayyappa's story is one of devotion, discipline, and divine intervention. From his extraordinary birth to his mission of eradicating evil, and the unwavering devotion shown by millions of his followers, Ayyappa remains a symbol of hope, resilience, and purity. The rituals, worship practices, and grand parades all reflect the deep spiritual connection that his devotees share with him. Thank you for joining us on this sacred journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Until next time, may Lord Ayyappa's blessings be with you. Om Swami Sharanam Ayyappa.